Alrighty, good morning. We're going to start nice and tall in our chairs with big and slow marches, knee to chest, and we're trying to keep our shoulders level. I just realized when I started I was really rocking back and forth, but you want all the motion to come from your hips. And then we're going to go out to the side. Big, 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 big. In a little bit faster. Knee to chest, knee to chest, knee to chest, knee to chest. To the sides. In as fast as you can. Out as fast as you can. Bring it in nice and slow. Find your tall posture again. I always lose mine. Big shoulder rolls up and back. So as we're doing these, we're squeezing our shoulders up to our ears, squeezing our shoulder blades together in the back, dropping everything down, spreading our shoulder blades as we come forward, and repeating. I'll walk you through that process again when we go forward. You can switch directions when you're ready. So we're switching directions, but we're doing the same motion. So again, that's squeezing your shoulders up by your ears. Spreading your shoulder blades as you come forward. Rounding down. Oh, I just heard a crack. Dropping our shoulders, so letting our arms be really heavy. Squeezing our shoulder blades together in the back. And repeating. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. Stop in any places that feel tight for you. And relax. Shake it out. Let's warm up our hands. I'm planting my feet firmly on the ground, so scooting forward a little bit. And we're going to do a big push forward, down to the ground, up to the ceiling. Wiggle your fingers. Bring your arms out to the sides. In a fist and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. Next one a little faster. Big push. Down to the ground. Up to the ceiling. Wiggle. Bring your arms out to the sides. In a fist and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. 2 more. Big push. Down to the ground. Up to the ceiling. Let's wave our wrists back and forth. So we're flexing, extended. You can go as slow or as fast as you want. Bring your arms out to the side. In a fist and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. Last one, big push. Down to the ground. Up to the ceiling. Wrist circles. Other direction. Bring your arms out to the side. In a fist and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big finish. All right, let your shoulders hang loose. We're going to do another seated exercise before we get standing. So we're going to start nice and tall. Big reach out to the side. Swoop it down. Palms up and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp it in. Big finish. Other side. Big reach. Swoop it down. Cross your body. Palms up and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp it in. Big finish. Big reach. Swoop it down. palms up and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp it in. Big finish, other side, big reach. Swoop it down, palms up, and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp it in. Big finish, last one. Big reach. Swoop it down. Palms up and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp it in. Big finish, other side, big reach. Swoop it down. Palms up and flick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp it in. Big finish. Stand up tall. Good. That stand up every time should be like the other 50 that we do later. Every single sit to stand that you do all day should be like the ones that we do here. All right, we're starting with 20 alternating forward steps. Focusing on expanding our chest, bringing our arms back behind our body. 1, bring it in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Good, take a breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. We're doing the same thing, but now to the sides. If I have enough room. Big step, big reach. 1. Bring it in. Other side. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. 6. 7. Big steps. 8. 9. 10. 10 more. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. And breathe. Now we're stepping it back. Big step, big hands, come forward. That's 1. Rock it back. 2. 3. Fingertips nice and spread. 4. 5. 6. On the rock back, I'm picking up my toes. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Drop your arms. We're going to come into a split stance, one foot in front of the other. I'm in a diagonal pattern. You're going to rock it back, rock it forward, reach up. Ready? 1, rock it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, big hands, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, other side. So the foot that's in front is the same side arm that we're using. So my left foot's in front right now, so I'm going to reach with my left hand. So this is opposite of walking mechanics, and I know that that is strange. I think about this exercise as you're reaching for something on a shelf. So if you're reaching for something on a shelf, you're going to keep your, let's say, left foot forward, left hand forward. Because here I'm not going to be able to reach as far. So that's how that's going. Anyway, we're going to rock it back, reach forward and up. That's 1. Back. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Good. Shake it out. Wide stance. We're going to do a big lift. Twist. Center. Twist. Lower slow. Big lift. Twist. Center. Twist. Lower slow. Big lift. Twist. Center. Twist. Lower slow. 2 more like this. Big lift. Twist. Center. Twist. Lower slow. 1 more. Big lift. Twist. Center. Twist. Lower slow. Now the opposite pattern. So we're going to lift it up slow. Twist. Center. Twist. Bring it down fast. Bring it up slow. Twist. Center. Twist. Bring it down fast. Bring it up slow. Twist. Center. Twist. Bring it down fast. 2 more. Bring it up slow. Twist. Center. Twist. Bring it down fast. Last one. Bring it up slow. Twist. Center. Twist. Bring it down fast. Grab your chairs for sit to stand. All right, I'm on to your evens. We are focusing on leaning far enough forward so that we don't crash back down, and improving our eccentric control on the way down. So slow on the way down. Ready? 1. No plopping back in the seat. 3. 7, 9, 11. Good job, guys. 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37. These are going quick. 39, 41. We're almost halfway. 43, 45. Slow on the way down. 47, 49, and we're halfway. 51, 53, 55, 57, 59, 61, 63, 65, 67, 69, 71, 73. Slow on the way down. 75. 77. 79. 10 more. 81. 83. 85. 87. 89. 91. 93. 95. 97, 99, and 100. Woo! Grab some water. Meet me down on the floor. Bye, Bob. And my yoga mat is all the way in the corner of the room. All right, grab a pillow if you need a pillow. Ideally, you can get laying flat. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. So we're starting like we always do, down on our backs with knee drops. Feet together, arms out in a T with your palms up towards the ceiling. Take your time getting here. No rush. We'll be here for a minute or two. And we're just working on loosening our low back, reducing any stiffness. And when you're here, feel free to pause or go slower during different segments of the motion. This practice is for you. There's no perfect speed and there's no perfect range of motion. It's just doing the best that you can do and working out any of the kinks that you have. And I'll invite you guys to spread your feet apart as wide as your mat and drop your knees again to get a little bit more at your hips. But again, this practice is for you, so if you prefer your feet together, that's fine. Just giving you another option here. And we're gonna try to add some breath work into today's practice. I'll try to do it with every exercise, but we'll see. I think we should start now with the more simpler ones, and then when we get into the flow, I'll bring it back. So let's start our breath work with bridges. So what I'm gonna have you do is inhale, exhale, bridge up. Inhale, bridge down. Exhale, bridge up. Inhale, bridge down. Exhale, bridge up. Go at your own pace. Inhaling on the way down and exhaling on the way up. Three more. Okay, take a short break when you're done. Reflect a little bit on how breathing either changed the exercise for you, or if it was difficult, or if it was easy, or if you were breathing from your chest, or if you were breathing from your belly. Just take a second to reflect, and then we're going to bring some breathing into the next exercise, which will be overhead reaching. lying down. So you're going to bring your palms to face your body, down by your sides. Breathe in as we lift up. Breathe out as we bring everything down. So I want your breath to last as big as the motion is. Breathe in on the way up. Breathe out until you reach the bottom. And again, I want you to do this at your own pace because everybody's breath is different and timing is different. Breathe in for the length of time it takes you to reach up behind your body, and breathe out for the duration of time that it takes for you to lower. One more. Now we're going to do snow angels. So our palms are going to flip over so that they're facing the ceiling. You're going to slide your arms out to the sides until they get, relatively to the same point that you were able to before. Just go up as high as you can and then bring everything back down. We're breathing in as we come up, breathing out as we come down. And you can feel free to lower your gaze or close your eyes. And you can challenge yourself by holding your breath for a 1 count, a 2 count, a 3 count, or a 4 count at the top. Two more. Okay, hopefully everyone's nice and relaxed. We're going to come on our side. This is sometimes where a lot of people do want a pillow, so you can use one if you want. But we're going to lay on our sides with our knees stacked, if that's comfortable for you, or your top knee over your bottom knee. I prefer this way. You're going to keep your hands out in front of you. You're going to open your whole body like a book. Bring your head with you. Keep eye contact with your thumb and rotate all the way across your body. Come back down. We're going to do like 10 of these. We're breathing in as we open up and expand. So we're expanding our lungs, expanding our rib cage, breathing out as we close. At your own pace. And by the way, bringing that knee over and down the way that I like to do it kind of just locks your hips in place so that all the rotation that you're getting is coming from your thoracic spine or your mid-back rather than your hips. Let's bring our book all the way open on the last one. Bring our legs over and do some on the other side. at your own pace. Breathing in as you open, breathing out as you close. Notice how this side feels different than the other side. And then bring your attention back to your breath. One more. And then come onto your backs again. Take a breath or two here, because we're going to end up doing a little, it's not a flow, but we're going to be on our side. We're going to do a side plank for 15 seconds. Then we're going to do some arm circles on our side. Then we're going to do the other side. And then we're going to go back and forth like that twice. And then we'll come to our bellies after that. So come onto your side. I'll show you a modification for the side plank. So the unmodified version, well, the hardest version is up on a straight arm. Easier is down on your elbow with straight legs, and then easier than that is on your knee. I mean, there's not a big difference. I can still feel a lot of contraction in my obliques. So I'm totally fine with the knee version. Ready, 15 seconds on the clock. Lift your hips up. One hip should be stacked on top of the other. Having a hard time doing this without my voice shaking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down. Whew. Okay, you can stay down on your elbow and do arm circles, or you can come all the way down and do arm circles. Switch directions. Okay, other side. Ready? Hips up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Come down for arm circles. We did about 5 in each direction at your own pace. Keep your hands and your fingertips open and spread apart from each other. Switch directions. Okay, one more round, other side. And on your hip, side plank. Ready, go. 1, 2, and drop. Arm circles. Switch sides, directions. Other side. Side plank starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips up. And down. Arm circles on this side. Switch directions. And make your way to your bellies. Let me show you the flow. And I'll add in the breath work. So, we're going to come all the way down so that our nose is on the floor. We're going to push up for a prone press up. We're going to come down. We're going to press up like a push up, but to hands and knees. Cow. Cat. Tuck your toes, bear. Bring it down, push through your hands, bring your hips up and back for downward facing dog. We'll pedal out the feet for the first one. And I totally forgot about the breath work already. I'll try again on the next round. We're gonna come to plank. And then you're going to drop your knees as wide as the mat, nice and slow. Sit back in child's pose. I think we could do 3 long, deep breaths there. So let's go through that all together. Hopefully we'll fit in like 4 or 5. And we'll do some neck stretching at the end and then we'll be done. So we're starting down on our belly. We're pressing up either on our elbows or on our hands. Look up, get as much extension through your back as you can. Come back down, push through your hands and your knees. Come into cow. Hips up in the air, head up in the air, and then tuck everything for cat. Tuck your pelvis in, tuck your tail, tuck your head and your neck. Bring your toes underneath your heels, so tuck your toes, get ready for bear. We're holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're lowering down, pushing through our hands. Bring your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Shift up to plank. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Knees as far as the mat, as wide as the mat. Sink your hips back and down for child's pose. 3 breaths. ready, come back up to hands and knees. Breathe in as you lower down. Breathe out as you press up. Breathe in as you come to hands and knees. Breathe out as you do cow. Take a breath in here. Out here, come into cat. On your next in-breath, tuck your toes, come up for bear. We're holding for 10. Breathe out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees down to rest. Bring your hips up and back on the next inhale to downward facing dog. Drop your heels and exhale. You can breathe here. Anytime we're holding a position for a longer amount of time, take as many breaths as you need. We're just going to work on transitioning with our breath. For example, on your next out breath, you're shifting to plank. Breathe here, in and out. We're going to hold for 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Knees as wide as the mat. Child's pose. Stretch your fingertips and your hands out as far as you can in front of you. Come back up to hands and knees. Breathe in, lower to your belly. Breathe out, lift up. Either on your elbows or on your hands. Breathe in, hands and knees. Breathe out, cow. Hips up, chest and head up. On your next out breath, we're going to come into cat. On your next in breath, tuck your toes. Breathe out, bear. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down to rest. Take a big deep breath in. On the breath out, downward facing dog. Breathe here, pedal out the feet if you want. The goal is to get your heels down to the floor. Mine are not even close, but just reaching there. And pressing our biceps away from our ears. On your next in-breath, shift to plank. When you get there, breathe out. We're going to hold here for a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Knees as wide as the mat. Sink your hips down for child's pose. Come back up to hands and knees. And we're going to come into a comfortable seat. Keep taking nice and deep breaths, especially if you're out of breath. Sit up nice and tall. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, tip your head. And breathe here. Breathe in, bring your head back up to neutral. Breathe out, other side. On your next in-breath, again, come to neutral. Out breath, other side. See if there's any difference here compared to the first time. Feel free to shake your head no to stretch some of the other muscles in your neck. On the in-breath, come to neutral. On the out-breath, other side, last one. Shake your head no to stretch some of the other muscles in your neck. And if that doesn't feel good for you, don't do it. Come back up to neutral. 3 more breaths. Bring your arms up. Reach for the ceiling. Big breath in. Float it down. Exhale. An even bigger breath. In through your nose. Hold for a second. Out through your mouth. One more, even bigger. Up. Inhale. A little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. Hold for 1, 2, 3, and exhale. Thank you guys so much for showing up on Wednesday morning for me and for yourself.